From WFSB, this is an Eyewitness News Update.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday, November 8th. I'm Roger Suzanne, and with this Eyewitness News Update. Right now, fire conditions are improving on Lamentation Mountain as about 73% of the Hawthorne wildfire has been contained, but drought conditions do continue there this morning. Nearly 150 total fires are still burning across Connecticut. Crews are checking in on about 60 of them every day. Firefighters are battling 6 of them actively around the clock. And a red flag warning and a burn ban do remain in place throughout Connecticut. Police in Bloomfield are investigating racist and derogatory text messages that have been sent out anonymously to members of the community, including children. The FBI is investigating a number of cases in multiple states across the country. Bloomfield community leaders add that they are actively responding to these incidents and will work with local, state, and federal investigators to assist in that investigation. Good morning, Scott.
Solar Weather Day once again for the elevated and enhanced fire weather risks that we have across our state. Wind speeds later on this afternoon, 25 to 35 miles per hour. Once again, no outdoor burning. Those red flags are in effect for all of our 8 counties. Temperatures later on this afternoon, 65 to near 70. Your first alert 7-day forecast, some showers by the end of the weekend, and to start next week with maybe some more rainfall by the end of next week.